Welcome back to the Seattle Card Kid. Today you are going with us on a trip to a local LCS. This is a place I've been going to for a long time, well over a decade. It's grown, and it's been pretty cool to watch it grow from a little kind of hole-in-the-wall place with just product everywhere to the spot that they're at now, which is significantly bigger and way more organized. This is a great place to go. The 10 Commanders. Started off at my favorite section of the store, which is the King Griffey Jr. display case. A lot of fun stuff in there to look at. Cheaper cards as well as higher end in the Griffey market, which is exploding right now, which is leading to a little bit of a shift in my collecting strategy, which we may go over in future videos. Here's some collector pins, Griffey and Ichiro. Quickly saw some Seattle related Funko Pops, and especially that one to the left, the silver Julio Rodriguez, which was a T-Mobile Park exclusive. I believe that's like a 1,000-piece run, so it's pretty expensive. And the back of the store, they had this football, basketball display case. I believe this is autograph stuff. They have football card display case as well. Can't really see a lot in that photo. Here's some Jackson darts. And I didn't take much video inside the store. It just felt weird walking around recording, so I just snapped pictures as I walked by looking at the cases if I saw anything that caught my eyes. Man, the Jordans that they have now at this place that I go to, they have a case of Jordan and Kobe's that's essentially just Jordan and Kobe's for the most part, and it just hurts my heart every time I look at it. Had a large amount of these cards when I was growing up when they were worth nothing, and now they're just like that $40 Jam Master card Jordan, just crazy. I had multiples of that card when I was a kid. Just wish I'd kept all those. Some of the larger display cases, and I know some of these photos are kind of hard to see because of the glare off the glass. I'll try and zoom in so that it's easier to see, but this I believe that's the All Kings card of Roberto Clemente. Is pretty sick. It's super expensive. This, who knew? Who knew that Uranus was so expensive?
What did he say?
Crazy wild name for a card there, that Topps Cosmic Chrome insert set. This is kind of a photo from the back of the store, kind of showing you the size. It's pretty good size now. Spent some time in the Pokemon section. These photos and then the haul video that we have here at the end was over a couple trips to the store within about a week and a half's time or so, but checking out the Pokemon section there at the end, which I'm just now getting back into collecting Pokemon at a rather insane time, as you can see by the prices on a lot of these cards. Just freaking crazy what's going on in Pokemon. Here we're getting into the pickups. Grab these two juniors in 1995. It's a Donruss, a random Donruss like playing card type thing. And then 97 Topps Chrome Griffey. You can take a look there at the front and the back of them. It was the Donruss top of the order. I believe this was from that set was from 1995. The 97 Topps Chrome. Really into anything Chrome Griffey at this point right now. Snatching them up when I see them. As I said, his market has just exploded. It's insane what's going on with Griffey cards right now. And there's a 2001 Flare Ultra Power Plus insert. I think I've said this in previous videos, but mid-90s to early 2000s inserts in some of these sets are just undefeated, man. Like, the designs of the cards are sick. There's some decent stuff going on now, but I don't know. Maybe because at the height of my collecting was at this time when I was really into it, and the hobby wasn't what it is now. It was easier to get a hold of these things. Just incredible designs and art on them. So next guy, we got a couple Felix Hernandez's. These were a couple cheap cards, but just liked how they looked. The Upper Deck Masterpieces, I believe that was $1. And then we found this Upper Deck Baseball Heroes serial numbered. It was 107 out of 149, $4. So Felix Hernandez, one of my favorite Mariners, so I had to grab those. A total of $5 for those two cards, not terrible. The numbered Upper Deck Felix card, I just liked it a lot. I know that's a kind of a throwback to a 90s set that they had, that Upper Deck had. So I kind of like that when they bring those back into newer sets and pay homage to the older card designs. Pretty cool. For me, it's kind of a bummer that baseball no longer does Upper Deck. I always liked Upper Deck coming up as a kid, but I believe it's hockey only at this point right now, or mostly only hockey. Picked up a Kobe and a Jordan. It was a 04-05 Upper Deck Kobe Bryant. It supposedly has surface wear. I mean, I looked at the card after I got it home and it's in pretty good shape. Even base card Kobe's were like $5 to $10 pretty much just across the board now. So I was willing to take that one, even though it said it had surface damage, for $4 or $5. And then this 96-97 Collector's Choice Jordan, the You Crashed the Game, for $8. Couldn't say no to that. Just remember that set, pulling those cards when I was a younger man, a younger teenage man, a young adolescent, pulling these sets. Grabbed a few Jackson Darts as well. I'm just real big in on Jackson Dart. Hopefully he doesn't end up being a flop, but I like him as a player, as I've said in previous videos. Got 3 parallels of him. Select Silver Prism. I believe that's top signatures, the yellow and red, and then the blue parallel of the other Panini Jackson Dart card. Chronicles, maybe that's Chronicles. I can't remember. I can't keep all the sets straight. There's so many sets, but I grabbed those 3 cards. And I believe I got these 3 on my second trip. It was within about a week and a half of each other. I don't get out there a ton, but I went one weekend with wifey, and then wifey was out of town, so I went on another day just to kill time before I went home. Here's a couple just random vintage Pokemon cards. I like Caterpie. I believe that's base set Unlimited, Caterpie and Dratini. Fan of both of those Pokemon, so I went ahead and grabbed them, Dratini and the Caterpie. My username on Pokemon Go was Caterpizzle, so I don't know if he's an underrated Pokemon, but I just liked him. So I grabbed the card. It was like $1, so like whatever. And then these were, I wouldn't say any of these were expensive. The quote-unquote better Pokemon cards that I picked up, I believe I picked up 6 Pokemon cards in total, and counting the 2 base set. So we got couple Charizards, Black Star promo. I believe this was from the Pokemon Go set, Japanese version. That's from 2022. And then we got the Charmeleon holofoil, kind of like a reprint of base set. And then the Gengar EX. Like, none of these were, as you could tell by the price, none of them were expensive. Not like super great cards, but with where the Pokemon market is right now, I'm barely dipping my toe back into the Pokemon waters, and prices are so out of control that I'm just basically buying the cheapest stuff of Pokemon that I like just for the love of the game. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford these super expensive, like the major hits right now. Like that's not a reality. And probably the only way I'm gonna get any of those is if I'm able to get my hands on some packs and I can pull some. Because yeah, just the Pokemon market is freaking crazy right now, even more so than sports cards is. So the Pokemon journey for me going forward is going to be even more budget than I am in sports cards, because just the prices are freaking nuts. But yeah, thanks for joining again on this video. Stay tuned for more to come, and like and subscribe if you like what you saw. We'll see you next time on the Seattle Card Kid.